right, Maxx Crosby is here. He's here with sacks. We're going to get to that. I want to start here. The Eastern Michigan Ice.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen Eastern Michigan Ice before.
It's one of one. It's the one school that took a chance on me. So I got so much love for everybody there, so much love for the school in general. And, yeah, I want to get a little trophy from it. So
I think that's really cool.
Thank you,
really cool.
Appreciate it.
So you were on my show a couple years ago, and I think about this all the time. We were talking, and we did our thing, just like we're doing now.
Yep.
And then one of my colleagues, Ben Solak, who actually now is my coworker again at ESPN, was watching draft film. And you sat down with him because you just love football so much, and you just wanted to watch it, and you weren't trying to do anything other than watch ball.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool moment. I took a photo of it. We'll put the photo up in this episode. And I'm curious what in you drives you to love ball that much, like the where someone's got a clip up on a laptop and you're going to stop and just watch it. I think it was like draft stuff. I'm sure you didn't even know who the prospect was.
Yeah.
You just wanted to watch the ball. I'm curious, like, where that comes from.
Ever since I was a child, I've had one love, and that's football. Like, I truly, since day one, I've been obsessed, and it's a true drive and love that I can't even describe. You know what I mean? It's like when you see your child for the first time, like, besides, my daughter, like, football is everything to me. It's given me, this game has blessed me with everything in my life, and just the competition, the danger, the craziness that football is, like, I'm all about that. Like, there's nothing more that I would rather be doing. Like, the life I'm living is everything I dreamed of, and there's nothing that gets me more excited than waking up and having an opportunity to improve and get better. Like, this morning I'm up at 4:45 and I'm in a hotel getting to work at 5 a.m., making my agent busting his ass, getting him a workout with me. So I'm not going alone, you know what I mean?
No,
so that's what it really comes down to, is just like the will and the want to, and I love it. And, like, I want to be the best. Like, I'm a competitor to the core. Every day I wake up with a mindset I'm going to be the greatest to ever play, and I'm going to be a Super Bowl champion, so that's what pushes me.
Is there something when you were trying to get better at 4:45 on February, whatever it is, 7th today, are you saying, hey, I need to get better at this, or I'm getting better at everything, I'm just going to be a beast next year, or is there like a skill set where you're like, hey, going into next year, I got to do this? Like, what is actually the first thought when you wake up? Like, what are you working on specifically?
So when the season ends, I have a blueprint. I sit down with everybody involved, from my nutritionist to my wait staff to everybody I work with, and we game plan on how we're going to improve and get better. So we lay that blueprint out. This is what I need to work on. This is what I need to get fixed. This is how I need to obviously get healthy. Certain things across the board. Sometimes it's addition by subtraction. Sometimes you got to take two things away so you can become greater at another thing. So we look at everything across the board. It's like a whiteboard meeting at my new house. All the best people in the world with me, from Tim Grover to all those people. You know what I mean? Like, I want the best. I want to be the best, and you got to have the best around you to do that. So every year we go back to the drawing board, square one, and there's a lot of things that we've tweaked and fixed, and
anything you're working on, like, skill set wise right now?
Yeah, for sure. There's little things.
You don't want to say it? It's all on the whiteboard?
Little things like it's not like a secret, but there's definitely some things we want to emphasize and improve on. So we're doing that for sure.
Two really great defenses this weekend, like, really good.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, as someone who just loves ball and processes it like you do, we'll start with the Chiefs. That Chiefs front seven on defense, what stands out about the way they play?
You got 6 to 8 rushers that could really get to it. It's a problem. You know what I mean? They've been a problem all year. Number one defense in the league. I think it really just starts with the rush. Like, it allows everybody on the defense to be the best versions of themselves. It makes their jobs easier, from the linebackers to the DBs. You don't have to sit there and cover for 5 seconds. You don't have, as a linebacker, the ball's coming out now if you're in zone coverage. Like, all those little things matter. That's what ties into being great. And they got guys. Like, it starts with Jalen Carter, I think, at 3-tech.
Yep. He's
a problem. And we got a lot of guys that can get to it. So, yeah, that's definitely, I think it starts with Jalen Carter. I think just being so disruptive in the middle.
Obviously, it's well documented, you and Mahomes going back and forth. What's it like to be in the backfield chasing Mahomes? Because Will Anderson was just on the show 10 minutes ago, and I was joking. It's like, his speed always feels like it's just, even though he's not the fastest guy in the world, it's one step faster than whoever's chasing him. He just just kind of meanders down the field. I'm curious, when you're back there, he's got the pocket presence, he can move just enough, what that kind of game of cat and mouse is like when you're in the backfield and he's back there.
There's nothing more I look forward to. I mean, I love playing everybody. You know, I love destroying quarterbacks, getting sacks, but like, I mean, and you're playing the best. It brings the best out of you. And like for me, like I said, like I want to be the best in the world, and I know he's the best in the world. Like that's why it's a match made in heaven. People get to see that every time we play. It's like it's on. So yeah, he just got such an uncanny way of delivering the football and making plays. It's just unique. Like he doesn't look fast. He doesn't look physically imposing, but I mean, he can move. You know what I mean? He can move. He's tough. He ain't scared of a challenge. He ain't scared of the moment. And those are the guys you want to compete against if you're a real competitor. So I love it. You know what I mean? Me and him see each other twice a year, and every time we both are on that type of time. Like we know what it is.
I always like to ask, like, clearing up media narratives, whatever you want to call it, like, if you wished, if someone could learn something about the craft of pass rushing that you don't think the common media member, fan, whatever it is, knows, what's the nuance about pass rushing that you would teach us?
I think strictly from a skill standpoint, if you're trying to be a great rusher, or what I'm looking for in a great rusher, I start with things that require no talent. How hard does he play? Like, what is he willing? How far is he willing to go to win a game? And that's the difference between winning championships. Everybody's talented. Everybody's in the NFL. Everyone's got here for a reason. But what's going to make you stand out? And early in my career, I remember seeing even vets, guys that coaches, people are like, "Yo, chill," and I'm like, "No, like, I want, like, you don't understand how bad I want this, so I'm not gonna let anybody tell me to slow down." You know what I mean? If people are telling you to slow down, that's a good thing. So I would say to anybody, it starts with things that require no talent: your effort, your energy, and your enthusiasm every day you show up in the building. Like that's if you don't have that, you're not gonna have a chance. Like you can have talent, it'll take you only so far, but you got those things and talent, be unstoppable, and that's what it's about. What up, baby? Speaking of Will Anderson,
hey,
there he is.
It reminds me of something. Whitworth was on the show a couple months ago, and he's talking about Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
And he was like, the only player he'd ever played with who treated every day, year 10, like it was the undrafted free agent. Like he had to prove himself every single day. And it sounds like you have a similar mentality where it's like it doesn't matter what you've done, you have to prove it in the weight room or wherever on the practice field every single day.
It couldn't be more spot on.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up, it's like I feel like I'm square one again. Like, but that's what, if you're trying to be that guy and you think you're that guy, that's what it is. Every day if I lose one rep, I'm not over it until I go back out there and go do it the next day and go beat them. Like that'll be my life mission. If you tell me you block me one time in one-on-ones, I'm gonna make sure that never happens again. Like that's every day I wake up in the weight room. If you're a leader, like they're looking to you for answers. They're looking to me, Max. If I'm not on tilt all the time, like they know something's off, but I don't give them that because I'm on that all the time. Like I'm not just saying that to gas myself up, but like that's what it requires. Like I don't think people understand how much level of effort and attention to detail and energy that takes. Like it's an everyday war. Like everyone's looking at you, everyone's trying to like come for you. Every team you're playing is young guys coming at, like this is their chance to, make a statement is by blocking you. Like that's what comes with it. People talk about wanting that type of, they want the fame, they want that notoriety, but you don't know what comes with that.
Yeah.
That comes with you're a target all the time, and that's the beauty in it because I know I'm the work alone. Like I'm built for that, for sure.
I love that. Quick ones for you. You're going to like this. We do something called Badasses. Most badass teammate you've ever had. The guy, toughest.
Richie Incognito.
There we go. Okay. What do we got?
He's a bad boy. He was a bad boy. You did not want to mess with him. You know what I mean? That's one guy you walk into practice like I'll fight anyone, like being real, like I'll fight anyone on site. He's like the only other guy that I was like, I mean, there's a lot of guys that get to it, but like at that level, I feel like he's the only other one that's like, if me and him went at it, like I feel like you'd literally have to like tase both of us because we would try to kill each other. Like he's that type of crazy, and I love that about him.
We do something called one rep back. You get to replay any play of your career, get to do it over, get to do it better, get to do it different, whatever it is. What are you taking back?
Ooh. I would say, God, there's so many damn plays I'm trying to think of. Honestly, anytime I would say when I played Mahomes in KC, when we beat them, and I don't know, and this is probably one of the biggest plays of my career.
Yeah.
Helped us win the game, fourth quarter, third down. I got a like a level rush, spin back, and sack Mahomes. And I still, to this day, it bothers me. Every time I see the highlight, I don't know how excuse my language. I don't know how the hell he didn't fumble the damn ball.
Yeah.
And that still bothers me. Even though we won the game, we beat him in KC, he had no idea I was coming. I chopped his arm as hard as he can, and he kind of like was arm turned. He somehow fell into the ball and didn't fumble it. Like, I wish that was a strip sack so bad, because there's somebody literally just waiting. Arden would have picked it up and scooped it to the house. I think that would have just made the play even better and meant more. So that one bothers me for some reason. It's like honestly one of the better plays I've had in my career.
I love that. It's chasing perfection. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that one bothers me to this day.
If the Raiders are gonna take the next step this fall, if they call this next fall, and they say, hey, Max, like, what do we need to do to become a better team? What are you telling them?
I mean, every year you got to start from square one. You don't just start, oh yeah, we pick off from where we left off. That's not how that works. So across the board, we have new coaches, new players. We'll see. Obviously, we're going to be bringing in new players, drafting new players. It's about alignment. You got to have everybody on the same page to have a chance. And if you don't have that, you have no chance. And I feel like Pete Carroll knows how to win. Yeah. He's proven that.
I agree.
College and pros. So people can say whatever about age. Oh, that dude's got more energy, I guarantee you, than everybody that's made one comment about his age. So people can say whatever until you prove them wrong and show them. They can say whatever. So being in my position, like, I get it why the Raiders get heat. We haven't done it yet, but for me, I'm optimistic, and I just want to be a part of a consistent winner. And I everything I've seen so far and the conversations I've had from front office to ownership to Pete to everybody involved, like, it's been really good. So I'm excited.
Tell us what you're doing with Saks.
Yeah, so Saks Underwear, incredible business. They, being a part of it has meant a lot. Obviously, you see the double X. I mean, right away I was like, okay, this makes sense. And then we started talking business, and these, everybody involved, they're fully aligned and embracing everything I believe in, and that starts with NIL, like at Eastern Michigan, helping guys get paid at Eastern Michigan. Like, that means a lot to me. You know what I mean? Helping those guys and giving back from my foundation to this, that, and the third. I can go on and on, but they truly have been awesome since the start. And the underwear itself speaks for itself. Yeah. You have the athletic wear, you have the everyday wear. I wear it every single day, and it's been a seamless partnership since day one.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you so much. Great to see you, brother.
Thank you.